Hey guys, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. So here I am for my Hobonichi daily journaling spreads, and I'm going to show you guys how I decorate it, but also how I fill it in on a day-to-day basis. Let's get started. So what I'll be using this week are my new spooky florals that are available in my shop as of October 7th. As you can see, I've used a lot of it already because I like my spreads to match. So this is what would have been on the quote and washi sheet. Normally there's two more florals there as well as a quote, then the circles, the florals, a deco. This is in white matte, and then I also have it printed in the clear matte, and then my paint swatches. So when decorating my daily spreads, you guys know I like to start with washi, and then I'm actually taking one of my washi strips from my Spooky Florals collection and then combining it with the plaid washi and then using one of the circles and then the tiny florals and then just writing today. I had a little mishap with placing stickers on the wrong page, which is why there's a little bit of a mishap on October 4th and 5th. But the way that I work with decorating is that I need my to-do list on the left-hand side there, my today list. And then I normally like to create clusters with either the circles or washi. And then that way there's basically one anchor point on each day. And I always try to mix up where these clusters are. And I find it so easy to work with washi and one of the floral stickers. And then sometimes I'll put one of the paint swatches over the to-do and today, and I find that that helps bring color to other parts of the page as well. So really, for me, decorating my daily page is more fun. I get to be not necessarily precise with the placement of the stickers because for me, all I need is the room in the middle to be able to journal, so I can really put these stickers anywhere along the outside. I try not to think about it too much because with journaling, it's not like my planner where I have to be very specific about where I place the stickers. Like even the way that I wrote the to-do and put the paint swatch up on its side like that, that's not something I would normally do in a regular weekly spread. So the journaling, the daily pages allow me to be a bit freer and more creative. So just a quick flip through of the week. So there's Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. I really like the opposite corners. And Saturday and Sunday. I do have a couple of the mini florals left, as well as some paint swatches, which I'm sure I will use throughout the week. So this is also a great way to be able to use all of the stickers in a collection. You'll be able to use them. I use them throughout my weeks and my cousin and my daily spread, and it's gone a long way. All right, so that is it for decorating. I will see you guys tomorrow where I will show you how I journal. Happy Monday, guys. I have a new cover and new nails. I say trying out, but I got the A5 anemone cover from Hobonichi. I actually bought this from Fide & Pens, and I am trying it out. I still absolutely love this cover from Maria of Bujo Planner, but I really wanted to try this cover out as well. So let's go to today's, where I've already written in the to-do list for today in that purple sparkly ink. So I'm going to go ahead and do my journal entry. The pen I am using is my Bennu Euphoria in Ocean Breeze with Colorverse Hayabusa glistening. Also taking some time to catch up on my A6 5-year journal. The pen that I'm using for it this month is my Le Bon Rosa in Lilac, and it currently has Sailor Yurameku Seki in there, and it's this really interesting ink that goes down kind of gray but then dries like this pinkish green. I've fallen a little behind in my daily journaling, and that happened while I was away in Toronto, but also trying to catch up on new releases and trying to catch up from getting back. So sometimes, yeah, I fall behind by 1 or 2 days, but then I do make sure to make the time to catch up. I'm that type of personality where I really need to, do something all the way through. So for me, it's just as important to check the box and be able to say that I wrote in my daily journal, but it's also that self-care that I need. So it's that type 3 Enneagram personality and that type A personality, but also that self-care and making sure I fill this out every day. Happy Tuesday, guys. It is 6:24 and I am just getting to filling out my planner now. So I'm going to go ahead and write in my to-do list and start journaling a little bit for today. And actually, I will admit to you guys that I finished journaling in Monday, Tuesday morning. Sometimes that's the way it works out. So once I finish my journaling for today, then I will open my A6 5-year journal and add in today's weather, one thing I'm grateful for, and start writing in a synopsis of the day. One of the things with this journal and what I'm loving is the different ink colors that I'm choosing. This month is a really interesting color. It is Sailor Urameku Seki, and it's so interesting. Happy Wednesday, guys. It is 9:19. I am just getting to my journaling now at the end of the day. It's been a very busy day and I had a lot to do in preparation for my new releases coming out on Friday. So I'm just getting to journaling. So I'll go ahead and fill in my to-do list, most of which thankfully is done. And then I'll go ahead and start journaling a little bit about the day. And you know what? Sometimes it's okay to just, for me anyway, after a very busy long day like that, I'm so happy to be able to get the time to journal, because then it helps me to calm down, helps me to reflect on the day, but then also really helps me to get ready and feel accomplished and get ready for bed. And then once I finish journaling in my A5 cousin, then I do a quick synopsis of the day in my A6 5-year journal. Again, I like being able to look back at the weather, what I'm grateful for, and what we did as a family that day. Happy Thursday, guys. So this is what Thursday looks like in my weekly section. Let's go to the daily section where I will move this over and move the pencil board over. The pencil board is getting a few glitters on it because I think the glitter is rubbing off from the purple ink. All right, so today I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the to-do list because it's already quite late. It is 7:35 and I'm just getting to my journal now, but I feel pretty good about my to-do list today. I've done pretty much most of it, and then I'm going to go ahead and journal a little bit about my day. And the pen that I am using is my Lamy All-Star with the 1.1 stub nib, and it has Diamine Caramel Sparkle in it, which is nice and sparkly and orangey. Love it. And then in my A6 5-year journal, using again my Laban Rosa in Lilac with the Sailor Urameku Seki ink. Oh my gosh, ink. I don't know how I feel about this ink. I really don't. I find it almost difficult to read when it first goes on the page and then it turns into a completely different color. It's interesting, but I don't know if it's something for everyday use. But it will be interesting to go back to my 5-year journal and see what I've written for the day. It is 6:15 on Friday evening, and again, I am just getting to my to-do list, but I am loving using this Lamy All-Star with my 1.1 stub nib, and this caramel sparkle is so fun to use. But yeah, getting in today's to-do list and then journaling out for today. It's one of those things where when I'm filming my daily journal, I don't get to my to-do list until later on in the day. But if I'm not filming it, my to-do list is one of the first things that I fill out, or I fill it out the night before. I don't know what it is about filming that makes me delay it until the very last second, but it's Friday. I'm very glad that the work week is done, and then we've got a long weekend because it is Thanksgiving. So taking the time to do some journaling in both my Hobonichi cousin as well as my A6 is just what I need after a long week. It is Sunday night and I am just catching up with my journal for both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we had family Thanksgiving and just running around all day, so I didn't get a chance to sit down at the end of the day and journal. And today, Sunday, has also been crazy with working on orders, and I realized that it's the times that I am the busiest that I really need this time to sit down and journal and really reflect on the day. If I don't get that time, I get really antsy. I feel disorganized. It's not good for me mentally to fall behind by more than a day or two in my journal. So I do take the time, especially when I've had really, really busy days, to catch up on even the to-do lists and being able to check off those to-do lists. But I do take the time to make sure that mentally I've taken this space and to step back from how busy life gets in order to just journal. And when I first started journaling, it was about really documenting everything. But now it's not just about documenting, but it is about taking that time for myself to be able to reflect. And there are days where I look back and I don't remember what I've written, but at least it's there. At least it's something that I can look back on. And that is one of my favorite things about journaling. And just putting in some pictures using my Canon selfie printer, and then I cut them down to size, and then I'm using my Tombow adhesive to be able to put them down on the pages. So this is my version of memory planning. It's easy. I don't have huge pages to decorate. It's one picture per day, if that. Really, really easy to decorate and something I highly recommend doing. So here's a quick look at how my week went. So there is the weekly spread using my spooky florals, and I really love how it turned out, especially with that purple gold shimmer ink. Really, really pretty. And then if we flip to the spreads for this week, so there's Monday, and I had a hard time deciding where to put that particular picture of my nails. And then pictures of my new cover as well as my faded chronicle order. And then I really like how the caramel sparkle turned out, and I kind of wish I had written with this ink more, but I will do next week for those spreads. And then Saturday and Sunday with Thanksgiving dinner. All right, but that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like these types of daily journaling videos, please let me know and go ahead and give this video a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching and have yourselves a great day.